Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer der ersten Folge von Life is Strange. Ich hatte ja nach Dragon Age lange überlegt, außer dass ich Dragon Age weitermachen muss natürlich, ne? Ich aber gerade nicht so sonderlich motiviert bin, dachte ich mir, was für ein Spiel machst du jetzt? Eigentlich wollte ich ein anderes Spiel jetzt anfangen zu Let's Playen, aber ich habe da gerade ein paar Problemchen mit. Deswegen geht's nicht, deswegen mache ich jetzt Life is Strange. Ist schon lange auf meiner Liste drauf. Ich habe es auch schon ein paar Mal gestreamt gehabt. Und jetzt kommt es einfach für YouTube. Ne, kennt man ja. Ja, auf jeden Fall starten wir jetzt einfach direkt ein neues Spiel. Und ja, die meisten kennen das Spiel wahrscheinlich schon. Ich habe es auch schon ein paar Mal durch. Aber ich habe es noch nie am PC durchgespielt tatsächlich. Deswegen werden wir es jetzt am PC spielen. Alle zusammen. Also dann, ja, viel Spaß. Aha. Life is Strange ist ein Spiel, in dem Spielerentscheidungen die Geschichte beeinflussen. Die Folgen all deiner Taten und Entscheidungen wirken sich auf Vergangenheit, Gegenwart und Zukunft aus. Wähle weise.
Here. Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Ja, und es fängt auch schon sehr gut an alles hier. Ich merke gerade, ich muss, ja. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich schreie gerade irgendwie ein bisschen gegen das Spiel an. Und, müssen wir gleich mal einstellen, tatsächlich. Dahin. Komm schon, schaffst das. Go.
Holy shit.
Du sagst es.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and
I didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
She saw humanity as torture,
Okay,
right?
also mit der Steuerung
And
am
frankly, it's
PC
bullshit.
muss ich erstmal wirklich,
Keep that to yourself. Seriously though,
ja,
I could frame any one
klarkommen.
of you in a dark corner. And
My little
capture
camera bag is
your
battered, but still
desperation.
kicking.
And any one of you could do that to me.
Ich finde die auch total stylisch tatsächlich.
Isn't that too easy? Too
I
obvious?
can't believe I still have this pencil
What if Arbus
case.
chose to
I should
capture
upgrade to the
people at the
21st
height
century.
of their beauty or
But
innocence?
I like it old school.
She had a brilliant eye.
Oldschool ist auch immer ganz
She
cool.
could have taken another approach.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer
Selfie.
Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s.
Hier lernt man sogar noch mal
Your
was, Mama.
generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Oh, ich
Very
hasse
good,
die.
Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's
Genau, wir
faces,
können eigentlich
making them
nicht
extremely
so
popular from the
extrem viel
1800s
machen.
onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was
Sorry,
done by
Max.
Robert
No more selfies right now.
You can find out all about him in your textbook or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Ja, das ist doch mal ein schöner Start und wir können uns auch direkt mal
Victoria doesn't waste
umsehen.
a second kissing ass. Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock.
Also ich kenne mich mit
I'm
Foto...
such a photo nerd.
Ja, bist du, Max. Und ich kenne mich kein Stück mit Fotografie aus, also ist das für mich eine komplett neue Welt tatsächlich. Mal wieder. Also wie gesagt, ich habe es auf der PlayStation 4. Kam das damit schon für die 4 raus? Keine Ahnung, auf jeden Fall, ich habe es da durchgesuchtet bis zum geht nicht mehr mehrmals.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Ja, ja, wir schwärmen für unseren Lehrer, alles klärchen.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Pop Wine ist crunch-tot mit den neuesten Werken von Mark Jefferson. 10 Gründe, eine E-Mail zu haben. Ja, wie gesagt, also diese ganze Fotoszene und so, damit kann ich persönlich null anfangen. Aber Max ist ja so ein Fotonerd.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Der Witz ist, Max ist halt total unsicher irgendwie. Ich weiß nicht, also so null
Looks like somebody was
Selbstbewusst.
already working on this. Cool.
Also wir können halt sehr viel machen tatsächlich,
Obviously
das,
Blackwell
was ich sehr
spent
toll
bank on
finde.
the computers here.
Ja.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Hey Kate, wir lieben dein Pornovideo XOXO. Blackwell Academy. Mobbing. Ich hasse Mobbing. Ich hasse Mobbing so extrem.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate. Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Ja.
This might make a cool shot.
Dann machen wir mal ein Foto. Tab für Tagebuch hier. Ah, cool. Ja, das Tagebuch ist halt auch richtig schön. Also hier kann man sehen, in der ersten Episode können wir so und so viele Fotos machen. Ich bin mal gespannt, ob wir alle finden. Wäre auf jeden Fall ganz cool. Und ja, mal schauen, ne? Ich würde es toll finden. Also hier haben wir so leichte Andeutungen, wo also was das ungefähr sein könnte. Und ja, ich bin mal gespannt. Mal sehen hier. Hier hat man auch die einzelnen Charaktere, wo man ja, was über die Leute erfährt. Ja, man könnte das alles jetzt natürlich vorlesen. Werde ich aber nicht tun. Irgendwann gibt es vielleicht mal ein Special, wo ich alles, was im Tagebuch steht, vorlese. Sowas wie eine kleine Geschichtenrunde oder so. Aber, ja, jetzt so, das würde halt extrem viel Zeit fressen und das will ich eigentlich gerne vermeiden. Vor allem, man kann halt hier einfach so scheiße viel lesen. Ne? Also es ist halt krass. Ja, und hier haben wir noch die ganzen anderen Sachen. Hier ist halt der Prolog. So. Dann wollen wir mal.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
GRLT 64S, genau wie man es von einer neuen Greenlit erwartet, ist die GRLT 64S vollgepackt mit neuen Features und sehr handlich. Sie fotografiert, was sie wollen, wo sie es wollen. JPEG-Bilder sind direkt aus der Kamera hochqualitativ inklusive einem neuen Niveau an Tiefe, Schärfe und Geschmeidigkeit. $5.299. Ja, wer es sich leisten kann, der kann es sich leisten, ne?
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Komm, wir schleichen uns mal raus.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Verdammt.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Ja, schon klar. Und auf geht's.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying 100.
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
I feel like you have to pass because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is. She plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class, it's so fucking boring.
Und so,
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
das ist tatsächlich auch etwas, was ich immer super gerne mache. Life is strange, don't not entertainment. Eins, wie ich finde, der größten Meisterwerke überhaupt von denen, die Life is Strange-Reihe. Wir werden auch alle 3 Teile spielen, aber jetzt machen wir erstmal den ersten, Life is Strange. Episode 1, Chrysalis.
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria. There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Vermisst. So, jetzt muss ich mal ganz kurz was machen. Es ist doch sehr laut. Ich will mal ganz kurz hier so mal ein bisschen runterdrehen. Das ist echt, das geht gar nicht. Verschwunden aus Arcadia Bay. Vermisst seit Montag, den 22. April 2013. Sonstiges Alter 19 Jahre. 1,65 cm groß, 50 Kilogramm schwer, Haarfarbe blond, Augen haselnussbraun, Tattoos eines Drachen auf der Wade und eines Sterns auf der Innenseite des linken Handgelenks. Rachel Amber, 19 Jahre. Wenden Sie sich mit Informationen bitte an Sheriff von Arcadia Bay. Und die Nummer dazu. Ich glaube, ich muss tatsächlich wirklich mal die Musik ein bisschen runterdrehen, weil, nee, da wollte ich nicht hin. Die Musik ist halt wirklich doch sehr, sehr laut. Also, das ist schon hart.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual. That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor, too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Glaube ich ja nicht, aber ist okay.
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Das würde ich gern
hate
sehen.
bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
Ach ja, und wieder ein vermissten Poster, die hängen wirklich überall rum.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out. There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple. Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club. He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me. God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him. Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
Da, 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 don't you. Ich gehe über direkt zur Toilette. Auch wenn ich den Song wirklich echt mag.
Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me. I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Nein. Ich glaube, gerade in dem Alter fühlt man sich oft so, als würde man durchdrehen irgendwie. Also, ich weiß nicht. Ich glaube, das sind die Hormone.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Ach Gott, Max. Ich hätte es nicht gemacht. Ich finde das Foto nämlich total schön.
When a door
Schmetterling.
closes, a window opens. or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Das ist wahr.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Heilige Scheiße.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Boah, ich hab so Gänsehaut wieder. Ah.
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit.
Can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Can I actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Halte rechte Maus.
Because of her images of hopelessness.
Rechts.
I did
Now,
it.
can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopelessness.
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
What you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Alter
And
Verwalter.
Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
I couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the
Also
process
mit der
that gave
Leertaste
birth
könnte ich
to the
natürlich jetzt
first
überspringen.
self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again?
Hungarian process
and give
Dieses
him the right
Symbol zeigt
answer?
an, dass du eine Information erhalten hast, die nützlich sein
making them
wird, wenn du die
extremely
Zeit
popular from the
zurückdrehst.
1800s on.
Dann drehen wir die Zeit mal zurück. Es ist aber schon ein bisschen gruselig, ne? Halte Umschaltung schneller umschalten. So? Nee. Da? Ah.
Now, Max,
Das war zu
since
schnell.
you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far.
My old broken kid.
Okay.
Hey guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if
Nice
you're
answer,
submitting a
Max.
photo for the
Are you okay? You look pale.
is turning into
Kate,
photos.
did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel.
In the world,
Thanks, Max.
no matter who wins, this is just a bump
Okay.
on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her...
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your
Also
selfie
gerade
output,
die
I'm
10, die wir schon
sure
gesehen
you
haben, die
must have
überspringen wir
about
einfach,
1,000
weil
pics
es
by now.
einfacher
It'll
ist
take a long
quasi.
time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Okay, dann machen wir mal. Drückestrick. Oh,
From this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is...
Excuse me,
Let one of photography's...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Dankeschön. Und wir laufen dann mal. Ich weiß nicht, kann man nicht irgendwie... Ich glaube, mit irgendeiner Taste konnte man sogar laufen. Ich glaube, das gleiche ist.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please.
Halte
I can't
Umschalten,
tell
um schneller
anybody.
zu laufen.
They'll think I'm crazy.
Genau. Uah. Und schnell rein.
Okay, Max, retrace
Oh,
every
die
step.
hat voll die tollen Schuhe, ne? Fällt mir jetzt erst auf, by the way.
I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Alles schön so machen, wie es war.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Okay, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm
What are
schon,
you
komm schon.
doing?
Max,
Go
mach
on,
was!
put that thing down.
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People
I
trying-
need a hammer to break it open.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh. Homie!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even...
Trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Oh Gott, ey!
Tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun.
To control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
No way!
Don't ever touch me again,
Ah!
freak!
Gott! Das ist jedes Mal so.
Another shitty day.
That
Ah.
did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Alter. Voll die unfreundliche Keule. Was stimmt nicht mit dir? Holy moly.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Genau, jetzt kann man natürlich sagen, entweder man verbirgt die Wahrheit. Also man hat ja immer diese Auswahlmöglichkeiten. Gott sei Dank hat man bei Life is Strange extrem viel Zeit, um sich zu entscheiden. Und das Ding ist, natürlich können wir jetzt die Wahrheit verbergen und einfach sagen, ja, nein, wir sind nur gestresst wegen unserer Zukunft und alles ist cool, nichts ist passiert. Oder wir könnten natürlich sagen, ja, Nathan stand da mit einer Pistole und hat versucht, jemanden zu erschießen. Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob das so klug ist, Nathan zu melden tatsächlich, weil wir haben keine handfesten Beweise dafür. Wir haben nur das, was wir gesehen haben und ich glaube nicht, dass er uns glauben würde, wenn wir jetzt sagen würden, auch wenn wir total aufgelöst sind und so. Ich glaube, er würde uns einfach nicht glauben. Und das sage ich jetzt nicht nur, weil ich das Spiel halt schon durchgespielt habe. Es ist halt auch schon eine Weile her, dass ich es durchgespielt habe und so. Aber ich finde, Nathan zu melden wäre jetzt eigentlich der falsche Weg tatsächlich, weil wenn man es jetzt mal ganz logisch betrachtet, wer würde uns jetzt schon glauben? Ne, wir haben keine Beweise, das sind keine Videokameras oder so, was unsere Aussage untermauern würde oder so. Nee. Also deswegen bin ich tatsächlich dafür, wir verbergen die Wahrheit.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not.
Dieses
buy
Symbol
that
bedeutet,
at
dass
all.
deine Tat Konsequenzen
I may have
haben
just
wird. Du
flushed
kannst
my
die Zeit
scholarship
zurückdrehen,
down
um
the
dich anders
toilet.
zu entscheiden.
Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Wenn du dieses Gebiet verlässt, kannst du deine Entscheidung nicht mehr ändern. Ja, ich stehe trotzdem dazu, dass wir ihm nicht die Wahrheit sagen, weil es einfach unklug wäre in dem Moment tatsächlich. Da bin ich ganz ehrlich und ich stehe auch dazu. Und ja klar glaubt er uns nicht, ne? Aber auf der anderen Seite, das andere hätte der uns auch nicht geglaubt. Der hätte gedacht, wir wären total irre. Also,
Max,
ja.
you better go on outside.
Oh, ich bin ja schon... Alter, was stimmt nicht mit dem Jungen? Also, geh jetzt. Los. Verpiss dich. Ich denke mir so, Alter. Chill mal. Die haben es halt voll schön da, ne? Da sind sie wieder.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
Na, ob wir das vielleicht sogar nicht noch rausfinden, wer weiß.
Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition. Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition. But would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Klar.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
I guess cameras could have helped Rachel. I can see both sides.
You're fair-minded, Max. And we all pray Rachel is found safe and sound, bless her soul. But this petition isn't about her. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
So alt ist Blackwell.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Das Ding ist halt, wenn wir jetzt unterschreiben, dann sind wir ja gegen diese Sachen von dem Typi. Klar, es ist scheiße, alles überwachen zu wollen, aber andererseits wäre jetzt eine Kamera auf dem Klo gewesen, dann hätten wir die Wahrheit sagen können und er hätte einfach das Videomaterial untersuchen müssen, um zu wissen, okay, die hat die Wahrheit gesagt. Deswegen, also ich finde, es ist wieder so, ne, man kann beide Seiten verstehen, aber ich glaube, Max wäre tatsächlich gegen dieses Hochsicherheitsding. Deswegen unterschreiben wir das mal.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Das sagt ihr jetzt nur, weil wir, genau, diese Tat wird Konsequenzen haben. Also ganz ehrlich, alles, was wir tun, wird Konsequenzen haben am Ende. Und deswegen, also, ich bin da... Boah, überall diese vermissten Poster. Holy moly.
There's Hayden in his Vortex Club harem. He sure is living the dream. Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden. What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
I'm more confused than before. It's such a mystery. Let's talk later, Hayden.
That it is, Max. Now, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Ja, wir haben auf jeden Fall schon mal ein bisschen was erfahren. Das ist schon mal ganz cool. Ja, kennt man ja. Oh! Wir haben eine Nachricht. Guck mal, hier kann man sogar alle SMS lesen. Das ist cool. Willst du nach dem Unterricht einen Kaffee? Ich brauche eine Ausrede, nicht zu lernen. Bitte. Sieht auf jeden Fall ein Nekromantik auf meinem Stick an. Wahahaha. Lass uns Kram in die Luft jagen. Ja, läuft. Aber Warren. Kannst du meinen Stick mitbringen? Brauche Info und Platz. Hallo? Sorry, bin spät dran. Verrückter Tag. Okay, Parkplatz. Bla bla. Cool. Warte mal, wir können jetzt hier auch alles so lesen. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, Maxine. Wir können nicht glauben, dass du schon 18 Jahre bei uns bist. Oh, so süß. Okay. Dein 18. Geburtstag soll ein besonderer sein. Du bist jetzt erwachsen, aber immer noch unser kleines Mädchen. Wirf einen Blick auf dein Konto. Gib nicht alles auf einmal aus. Oh mein Gott, das ist so süß! Oh mein Gott! Und hier haben wir auch das Foto. Ah, hier haben wir wieder... Wie gesagt, es wird irgendwann mal ein Special geben, wo ich alles vorlese, was absolut no problemo ist.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Genau.
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
Machen wir mal ein Foto. Errungenschaft freigeschaltet. Weitwinkel. Nice. So, jetzt können wir hier auch nochmal nachgucken. Guck mal, hier haben wir schon das nächste Foto. Aber meine Lieben, wir sind jetzt auch schon am Ende der ersten Folge angekommen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Und ja, wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge, die bestimmt sehr bald online kommen wird. Bis dahin wünsche ich euch was, wann auch immer ihr das guckt. Und wenn es euch gefallen hat, liken, teilen und so weiter und so fort. Bis dahin. Tschüdelü. Ah! Oh mein Gott, nein, 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 nein. Das hat jetzt keiner gesehen. Also dann. Tschüdelü.